I watched this grown man slam his wrench against concrete, not because of work, not because of stress, but because the wrong song came on. And the craziest part? He had no idea. I was the one controlling his music. If you've ever wanted to humble someone who thought they ran the world, go ahead, hit like, subscribe, and get ready. Because the revenge in this story, it was quiet, technical, and absolute psychological warfare. If you've never worked oilfield construction, let me paint the picture for you. It's loud. It's hot. Your clothes smell like oil before lunch. And by the end of the day, your body feels like it got into a fight with a truck and lost. Normally, our shop runs smooth. A crew of regular welders, laborers, operators, guys who've been working side by side for years. We joke, we grind, we survive together. But this week, contractors. Suddenly our shop went from 6 familiar faces to 18 strangers with loud opinions and louder egos. If you've ever met an oil field contractor, you already know the type. Chest out, head high, talks like they personally invented heavy machinery. And this one showed up carrying not just tools, but a giant party-sized JBL speaker. We already had a system. 4 radios, 1 station, positioned in each corner. Not perfect, but tolerable. So when a speaker kicked on, blasting music right over our radios, it was annoying, sure, but I figured I'd let it slide. At first, I even walked over, introduced myself, made small talk, pointed at the speaker, and jokingly said, "So, you take requests?" He chuckled. "Nah." Fair enough. Playlist wasn't terrible. I turned my radio off and went back to work. Then, a few hours later, Raul, one of our laborers, politely walked over. Raul is one of those quiet guys. Head down. Hard worker. No drama. He asked nicely, "Hey, man, could you maybe turn it down just a bit? I'd rather listen to the radio." That's when everything changed. The contractor didn't just refuse. He exploded. I watched from across the shop as his face twisted in pure rage. He shouted. He cursed. He made comments that turned everyone's stomach. Slurs. Racist garbage. Over music. And then, loud enough so everyone could hear, he told Raul to get bent. The shop went dead silent. You know that feeling when the air changes in a room? When your chest tightens and your jaw sets on its own. That's what happened. I felt heat crawl up my neck. My hands clenched. This wasn't about music anymore. This was about respect. I pulled out my phone. Not to confront him. Not to argue. Not to escalate. No, I opened Spotify. I clicked Bluetooth. I aimed straight for nearby devices. And there it was, his speaker. I tapped connect. Denied. I tried again. Nothing. Until I noticed something. Under the song playing. A tiny button. Join jam. My eyebrows shot up. A slow grin crept across my face. For those who don't know, Spotify Jam Mode lets multiple people control a playlist. You don't need permission. You just join. I tapped it, connected, and suddenly I was DJ. I didn't go nuclear right away. I added a song almost identical to his taste. It played. He didn't notice. Perfect. Then another. Still nothing. He was clueless. He thought he was king of the speaker. And I was already sitting on the throne. Oilfield culture has 2 sacred pillars. Workers are totally straight. The music reflects that. No pop. No girl groups. Definitely no anything soft. So, I fed him poison. 1 song at a time. Spice Girls. Wannabe. It played. He instantly skipped it. 5 minutes later, In Sync. Gone. 20 minutes later, K-pop. Then Ariana Grande. Then Taylor Swift. Each song hit him like an insult. I watched him glance around the shop. Confused. Sweating. Red in the face. Other contractors started laughing. "Bro, what are you playing?" He looked like he was losing control of reality. Then, he changed playlists. Grinning. "I'll fix it." 2 songs later. Boom. Extra spicy K-pop. He nearly threw his wrench. For 5 hours. I controlled his mood with music. Every time he calmed, every time he relaxed, boom, another emotional grenade. The insult stopped. The shouting stopped. Now, just confusion, frustration, desperation. Eventually, he slammed the power button. Speaker off. Silence. He sat down, defeated. I smiled, not out loud, not visibly, but inside, victory tasted sweet. This man came in thinking power came from money, from volume, from ego, but he left beaten by a button, a playlist, and psychological precision. He never brought the speaker again, and he never said another word to Raul, or anyone. Sometimes revenge doesn't roar. Sometimes it sings. And karma? Karma doesn't always come with fists. Sometimes it comes with earbuds. If the story made you smile, hit like. Subscribe for more silent revenge stories where ego meets its match. And tell us in the comments. Backhand index pointing right. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen? Because around here, karma always plays the right song.